Microsoft UFOs, better than Autogen and other agentic frameworks? Let's see. This is exciting because Microsoft keeps on shipping new products, and we have TaskWeaver, we have Autogen, and now we have Microsoft UFO. Microsoft UFO is a new repo, as you can see here in GitHub. And basically UFO stands for a UI-focused agent for Windows operating system interaction. UFO is a UI-focused dual agent framework to fulfill user requests on Windows operating system by seamlessly navigating and operating within individual or spanning multiple applications. So basically how this framework works, you have two agents. One is the app agent, which is going to switch between applications to fulfill our request or your request or my request. And we have the acting agent, which basically conducts the tasks that we asked. So let's say we asked Microsoft UFO to help us create 5 new Excel files with 5 headers, email, first name, last name, company, and LinkedIn URL. We are going to send this task to Microsoft UFO. The app agent is supposed to determine which applications we will need. He is going to open the relevant applications, and then the act agent is going to actually fulfill our request by creating the headers that I mentioned as an example. And obviously we can also control the agents. Both agents leverage the multi-model capabilities of GPT Vision to comprehend the application UI and fulfill the user requests. So basically they have here like a workflow of how this exactly look like. But it's basically what I explained. You give it a task, then it's going to determine which applications it needs to open or interact with, and then the acting agent is going to act upon the request. The highlights claimed by Microsoft are, first of all, it's a first Windows agent. UFO is the pioneering agent framework capable of translating user requests in natural language into actionable operations on Windows operating system. So basically what this means, at least the way I consider this, is going to substitute at the moment mostly whenever we want to automate like manual tasks, or we need to do things frequently or in a repetitive manner. Instead of using RPA tool, for example, Microsoft Power Automate Desktop, we can leverage Microsoft UFO to do like the dirty work for us. The second highlight is the fact that it has interactive mode. So UFO facilitates multiple sub-requests from users within the same session, enabling the completion of complex tasks seamlessly. Action safeguard. UFO incorporates safeguards to prompt user confirmation for sensitive actions, enhancing security and preventing stuff that we don't want to happen. And easy extension. UFO offers extensibility, allowing for integration of additional functionalities and control types to tackle diverse and intricate tasks with ease. I will show you in a few moments their demo and also a few things that I've tried to do. By the way, this project was shared with me with one of the people who is following the channel. He's called Pavel, and he has been sharing with me very interesting stuff. So thank you, Pavel, for sharing Microsoft UFO. Regarding the installation, I'm just going to cover this quickly because, as you guys remember, this channel isn't about installations, it's about applications. But basically, it's pretty straightforward. You open a conda environment, git clone, pip install the requirements. Make sure you change the OpenAI credentials, you set your OpenAI API key, and the base URL, you must change it, and then you just start UFO, Python -m UFO --task and your task name. Now let me show you 2 examples that the Microsoft team shared. and then I will show you what I did and what I have accomplished. So the first example is deleting all notes on PowerPoint presentation. In this example, we will demonstrate how to efficiently use UFO to delete all notes on PowerPoint or presentation with just a few simple steps. Explore this functionality to enhance your productivity and work smarter, not harder. So the whole idea, at least based on what I'm understanding and observing, and this is just the beginning of this project, is to help us, Microsoft users, streamline work and just do stuff more efficiently and be more productive. So this is the first example. Let's see it together. Let's watch it together. Hoping it will work. Let's refresh. Maybe it's already took it down. I don't think so. Let's see. Okay.
Windows UI-focused agent designed to simplify complex tasks effortlessly. Today we'll showcase how UFO can swiftly remove all notes from a PowerPoint presentation with just a few easy steps. Imagine you have a presentation named UFO Testing It with notes on every slide. The traditional approach might seem tedious, but with UFO, the process becomes remarkably straightforward. Let's initiate the request by instructing UFO, help me quickly remove all notes in the slides of UFO testing. Now watch how UFO intelligently streamlines this task without the need for manual, slide-by-slide intervention. UFO plans to employ the Remove All Presentation Notes function, a feature often overlooked by many PowerPoint users, and it is hidden in a secret place. It automates this process and begins by navigating to the A File tab to access the Backstage view. Next, UFO seamlessly moves to the Info menu, where the desired function may be located. To inspect the document for notes, it clicks the Check for Issues button and selects Inspect Document. Once inspected, our black magic, the Remove All
Okay, this is becoming a bit boring. So obviously, you can expect this to work because otherwise they wouldn't show this in the demonstration. But basically what they did here, they asked UFO to remove all the notes from the PowerPoint presentation, and UFO was able to go via the front end, click all the relevant buttons until the notes were removed. The second example was composing an email using text from multiple sources. This is a bit more interesting. Let me play this for you. If you don't have time or don't have patience, just make sure that you run it on 2x speed.
Welcome to the demonstration of UFO, our cutting-edge multimodal Windows UI-focused agent. UFO stands out by effectively utilizing desktop and application screenshots to interact seamlessly with the control interfaces across various applications to complete complex tasks. Let's kick off by making a sophisticated request to UFO. My name is Zach. Please read the meeting note in meeting_note, docs to identify all action items, and include the detailed description LLM training workflow in the LLM training image to compose a new email of these contents. Sent the full email to our leader Hayden via Hayden, jang@gmail.com, to ask for his review. UFO showcases its intelligence by capturing current desktop and active application information, intelligently activating the required document file, even if it's not visible on the desktop. It then formulates a dynamic plan for the task, seamlessly navigating between Word, Image Reader, and Outlook to accomplish the objective, adapting to observations and revisions throughout the process. Moving forward, UFO annotates relevant control items on the Word GUI, leveraging GPT Vision for guidance based on the screenshot and control information. Choosing the Get Text API, UFO extracts text from the main window of the meeting note and logs it into its memory. Next, it switches to the LLM training image file. It observes and creates a detailed description for future email composition. With all necessary information gathered, UFO opens the Outlook application and accesses the New Email button to initiate the editing block. The agent repeats the screenshot capturing, annotation, and action process, autonomously inputting the email recipient, drafting a subject, and composing the email body including all necessary information. Prior to sending, the safeguard feature prompts the user for confirmation due to the sensitive nature of the action. Once confirmed, the email is sent. Witness the remarkable outcome, an email expertly composed and dispatched by UFO, adeptly capturing information from both the meeting notes and the details of LLM pipeline image. Isn't that truly impressive? This showcases UFO's innate adaptability and precision in seamlessly managed.
Awesome, cool. So this is very interesting and actually very exciting. I also tested this out. My first iteration was I just told the UFO to open one of my PowerPoints and remove all the pages, all the page numbers, the slide numbers that I had on the bottom right hand side. So please enter your request to be completed. So in PowerPoint C, I gave it the path, remove all page numbers in the bottom right hand side. And now you can see what UFO did. So let me see if I can make this bigger. No, I can't. So step 0, selecting an application. Observation. I observed that the PowerPoint application titled e-commerce KPI ebook PowerPoint is not visible in the screenshot. However, the Google Chrome browser is open with API keys, open AI API page visible. So this was the Chrome browser that was open. Thought, to fulfill the user's request, I need to focus on PowerPoint application where the user wants to remove all page numbers from the bottom right hand side. The PowerPoint application is listed as available, so I can proceed to interact with it. Selected application, then it wrote down next plan. And this reminds me a lot of TaskWeaver. And what they showed in the demo actually reminds me of Open Interpreter, operating system mode, which is at the moment not there yet. But Open Interpreter is amazing and I love the project, but the operating system isn't there yet. But the same mechanics of taking screenshots and using GPT vision are being used in both, and this is very interesting. Anyway, let's keep on going. Access the View tab in PowerPoint ribbon. Click on the Slide Master view to edit slide templates. Select the Slide Master or the specific layout that contains the page number placeholder. Press the delete key to actually remove the numbers. Close the Slide Master and save the presentation. Now it wrote a comment. I will open the PowerPoint application and remove the page numbers. Then it suggested the step 1. It made the observation. Then the thoughts regarding the observation and the next move, etc., etc. It did a few more steps. Eventually, it wasn't able to do what I requested. And then I kind of said, okay, this is going to be one of those videos that I'm testing a tool that doesn't perform, just so you guys won't need to test it on your own as well. Kind of like RawDog, which I tested a few weeks ago, which wasn't that impressive. And many of you said in the comment section that thanked me for testing it, because then you knew that you're not supposed to test it. But then I said, okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because Microsoft, they don't ship shitty products. And although this project is new, there's no way that this is that bad. So then I realized that it's important to understand that at the moment UFO, what it does, it uses the Windows API. Let me show you what that means. So Windows UI Automation API, basically, it's an API that that Microsoft has built. Windows UI Automation is a technology and API system provided by Microsoft as part of the Windows operating system. It basically allows developers and testers to test and build on certain workflows and elements on Microsoft, but it's pretty rigid. So you must build on existing workflows, and it's you don't have a lot of freedom and flexibility, and this is why, for example, in this use case, which I wanted the UFO to remove these page numbers, it didn't do so because it wasn't in a template. So we must consider UFO as if we are using an API, and we have API endpoints, and we actually do have like API endpoints inside our windows, and all the requests that we're currently requiring from the UFO, at least based on my observation and understanding, must have very clear endpoints. So this is why I don't think it works so well for me. So I had this realization, so I said, okay, cool, let's do another iteration and ask for something a bit more structured. So what I did now, by the way, what I like about this is at the end of the automation, they tell you how much did it cost. So you can see here, the total request was $1.42, and this it didn't remove the page numbers. But then I decided to give it another go because I'm a big believer in Microsoft products, and I love Autogen, and I'm sure that this is going to be a huge success as well, but it's not there yet. So I decided to give it another go, and basically what I asked this time was to create 5 Excel files with the following headers: email, last name, first name, company, and LinkedIn URL. Place all of them in F, in the folder F, in the directory F. This is something that if I used Open Interpreter, for example, I could have got it like within 1 minute, because it would pretty fast understand what I want and create this. And this is why I love Open Interpreter, because it is able to manipulate files locally, and it is very fast, and it can also adjust and self-correct. Now it built the workflow. Basically, it understood that it needs to open an Excel, and it started opening this Excel. Not this one. Let me save this one because it's important. Okay, so it opened this Excel, and basically what it did, it wrote all the headers in cell A, which wasn't what I wanted. And then it went step by step, came to the save button and saved as in the right location. But this was very, very slow. It typed every character and came to each one of the elements. Probably took like a screenshot every time. I'm not sure if it took a screenshot every move or every few moves, just to understand the locations of different buttons on the screen, probably every few moves, but it was very clunky and very slow. So again, I wasn't impressed, and I decided to pause this in the middle, as you can see here. So I guess to conclude, my impression of Microsoft UFO, I always like saying that I probably didn't use the tool correctly. Like the benefit of the doubt, that it's not that the tool isn't there yet, but I didn't build automation or didn't guide the tool correctly. I like taking extreme ownership in general. At least I strive to take extreme ownership and responsibility to anything that happens to me. Anyway, to conclude, I wasn't so impressed by Microsoft UFO, but it's just the beginning. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, and I'm very excited to see how Microsoft UFO will be combined with Microsoft Power Automate Desktop, which is a tool that I love, and probably also be combined with TaskWeaver and Autogen. For now, I'm not sure exactly what will be the use cases that UFO can fulfill at the moment, but we will stay tuned and see, and I'm definitely going to keep on covering this project because I think it will be great and huge after a few iterations. That's it for today, guys. I forgot to ask you during the video to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. This is something that I'm going to implement in the upcoming videos. I want to see if I ask the viewers to subscribe during the video, and not only in the end. It's going to increase the subscribers per video views ratio. Anyway, I'm going to test this, but if you watch the video and you like automations and you're interested in what's going on within the agents realm, or in general how you can leverage AI for your business workflows, and you're not subscribed yet, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Regardless, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment below. Even if you didn't enjoy, I always love hearing your guys' feedback. I always try to optimize and improve the videos and the way that I'm presenting the videos and the content based on your feedback. So highly appreciated any feedback. And until next time, keep on automating.